Hey guys, hope you are doing well. So after the yesterday FOMC meeting, the crypto market recovered a little bit and now consolidating. My name is Mike Denkler from CorionX and we are bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, altcoin, NFT, DeFi gems to keep you updated and educated. I should state that nothing in this video can be considered as a financial or investment advice, so everything just for your education and entertainment purposes only. So guys, smash those like, push the bell notification, or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Your likes appreciated, and this is helping out the YouTube algorithm. So thank you for all your likes, and let's dive into our today topics. Let's go and check out our favorite bubble charts, as we are just Bitcoin is almost plus minus zero and Ethereum is up 2%. Binance coin did a nice rally this week and also reached $300 levels, and XRP also pumped. We see few altcoins are correcting, but GMX, MV, XRP, XAM, BNX are pumping. So guys, let's go and check out our favorite indicator, the crypto fear and greed index. It is at 20, so we are still in the extreme fear zone. After several months of consolidation, we got back to these low levels at 20, and this is how the investor sentiment still is fearful. Let's go and check out our first news, that substantial majority of Fed officials see slowdown in rate hike soon. So guys, yesterday the FOMC meeting was released, and the substantial majority of policymakers at the Federal Reserve meeting early this month agreed it would likely soon be appropriate to slow the pace of interest rate hikes, as debate broadened over the implications of the US central bank's rapid tightening of monetary policy, according to minutes from this session. So maybe the interest rates hikes will be at lower pace, not just 75 basis points, but rather 50 basis points. So this is how it turned the sentiment, and we'll see how we will go forward with this next month. So let's go and check out our next news. Bitcoin price still due $12,000 dip, says trader as ETF guru backs GBTC. So BTC price bear market bottom targets continue to flow in below $14,000 despite Bitcoin rebounding above 16,000. BTC price main target for bottom $12,000 to $14,000, and according to market pros, and so Il Capo of crypto suggested that it was only a matter of time before downside resume. Higher time frame, lower lows and lower highs after breaking a monthly redistribution range below June's low and at supply zone. Lower time frame, weak trend caused by a short squeeze, bull trap, volume dying. He summarized to Twitter followers on the day. 12 to 14,000 remains the main target for a local bottom formation, and if we are looking on this chart, that this is the supply zone, and this is the potential local bottom at 12 and 14,000. Okay. So it qualifies indeed only if 18,100 gets broken. So just we can change this scenario. If 18,100 would be broken, that Bitcoin would turn to bullish. Analyst says 99.9% chance GBTC Bitcoin exists. So there was a huge FUD and panic because the digital currency group Genesis, Grayscale, and yada yada, and a Bloomberg Intelligence Exchange traded fund analyst James Seyfarth, who is a dedicated Twitter thread, said that despite market nerves, voluntary liquidation of the 10.5 billion GBTC was unlikely. That just doesn't seem like it's on the table to me, he wrote. Okay, so GBTC spot price discounts was at 90%. Okay, so that was a huge discount. This the green is the market price, the blue is the holdings, and the gray is the premium rate. So premium rate dipped down and almost reached 40%, but not dipped below. And few investors like Cathy Wood and a few others just bought some GBTC shares here. So Bitcoin exchanges sees 180,000 BTC supply decrease amid empty GOX BTC sales. Okay, so Bitcoin from the 2014 empty GOX hack are on the move again, with 65 BTC sent to an exchange hit BTC. Okay, major exchanges see record BTC withdrawals because the FTX collapse and panicking that other exchange could fall as well. And let's check this. So the net position change metrics puts the 30-day change of BTC supply held in exchange wallets at minus 180,000 BTC. The market covers 20 exchanges including FTX. So here you see the green candles are exchange net position inflows, and the red is exchanges net positions outflows, and we are just witnessing huge outflows. So one of the biggest spike in outflows because this potential exchange collapses. Okay, since then, however, the trend has reversed, and November 23 outflows totaled more than 86,000 BTC according to Glassnode. Exchange outflow volume just spiked on 8th of November and 23rd of November. Hit BTC gets empty GOX hack deposits. So 7-year-old 10,000 BTC moved today. No surprise, it's from criminals, like most of the old Bitcoins. Is the BTC exchange wallet related to the 2014 empty GOX hack? They sent 65 BTC to hit BTC a few hours ago, so it's not a government auction or something he tweeted. Kai called on hit BTC to freeze funds from the incoming wallet. Bitcoin exchange inflow, spent output bans, so this also some inflows, but not too much. Yeah, this is the hit BTC inflow, freeze funds in inflow. BTC last moved at least 7 years ago. Yeah. Okay. Next piece of news is Bloomberg analyst reveals his price floor for Bitcoin, says not allocating to crypto risky for institutions. Initially, when the market broke down, that was my indications it's going to continue to break down because volatility is almost always a great indicator, particularly when you reach an all-time low. When markets break out from a consolidation range with a good reason, it means it's going down a lot lower. So that's why I put out initially that Bitcoin might not reach a plateau until the 10,000, 20,000 area. So here's Mike McGlone. Everything is going down this year. This has been the worst year ever for stocks and bonds combined. I mean ever if you go back 80 years. So to me, the risk is going forward that I think for most major institutions on a 5-year basis at least, the risk is not being somewhat allocated to this space. And I don't mean the 20,000 US dollar highly speculative the 20,000 highly speculative cryptos that you can find on CoinMarketCap. I mean the top 10, the top 100 and index that tracks those. So definitely Bitcoin, Ethereum, yes, they could drop down, but to me an index that tracks those is just going to continue doing what's doing, and these types of things often curve that foundation. The key thing to remember right now is the Fed is still pounding hard. All risk assets are going down. Cryptos were the fastest one of the way up and the fastest one of the way down. So that used to be that crypto is going up first and going down first. So quant analyst Plan B says Bitcoin on track to explode by over 500%. Here is his timeline. So according to Plan B, some of the catalysts that could trigger a massive rally for Bitcoin include the end of the Russia-Ukraine war or the loosening of the monetary policy. I know it doesn't look very well right now with the collapse of FTX and all the fallout of the customers and investors of FTX, but we have 1.5 years to go before the next halving. So once the quantitative easing starts going, or the war in Russia or Ukraine is over, or whatever trigger there will be, we could easily reach 100,000 US dollar, let's say 2024, where the logarithmic regression and the stock to flow model are a cross-link, which is in a 100 US dollar area. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. The bottom of the bear market is also about a year, 1.5 years after the all-time highs. And that's also true today. It was true in 2019, in 2015. It's also true today in 2022. But from the bottom of the bear market, once we hit the bottom, it will go up. So the rising, if you will, is not starting at the halving or after the halving. It will start when the bottom of the bear market is reached. And that could be today or next month, or maybe 3 months from now, but it will come. So definitely we will bounce somewhere after reaching the bottom. Next piece of news is Cathie Wood reiterates her $1 million US Bitcoin bet. ARK Invest Cathie Wood is bullish on Bitcoin and Ether, forecasting the former's price to soar to 1 million by 2030. Sometimes you need to go through a crisis to see the survivors. Bitcoin is coming out of this smelling like a rose. Nice wording. ARK Invest increases exposure to GBTC, so they purchase some GBTC shares with 42% discount. GBTC is the largest Bitcoin fund and manages over 635,000 Bitcoin as the moment of writing these lines. The amount equals 10.5 billion. Okay, sounds pretty amazing. Cool. Let's go and check out our next news. Crypto awakening. Researcher explains Ethereum exodus from exchanges. On-chain analytics show that Ethereum and stablecoins have been flowing out of centralized exchanges in the aftermath of FTX collapse. So guys, also be sure, order your very own Ledger Nano S Plus or Ledger Nano X. You find the link in the description, and store your crypto at a safest place. Cool. Ethereum 2.0 deposit contract contains over 15 million Ethereum, while some 4 million rubbed Ether is had in the rubbed Ether deposit contract. Web3 infrastructure development and investment firm Jump Trading holds over 2 million Ethereum tokens and is the third largest holder of Ethereum in the ecosystem. Okay. Arbitrum Layer 2 rollup also holds a significant amount, and the biggest exchanges like Binance, Kraken, Bitfinex, and Gemini. Okay. So smart contracts can be seen as an indicator of Ethereum flowing into various DeFi products. The recent collapse of FTX may have also led to fears for our users holding assets with third-party custodians. There is an amplification for the quote, "not your keys, not your coins." And this is especially important given times like this. So guys, this is how you should order this Ledger Nano and withdraw your funds from exchanges. Due to their exposure for the ETF fallout, they had to offload some tokens out of the exchanges is in need of liquidity. In the last 7 days, we have seen Jump Trading withdrawing Ethereum, BUSD, USDC, USDT, Synthetic, CHT, Chiliz, Curve, as various other tokens from multiple exchanges. Perhaps the market contagion and prolonged bear market reduced the appetite for traders to be actively investing and involved in the space. We'll see. I think the investor sentiment will feel a little bit better, then we will see also huge guys coming in. Binance aims to allocate $1 billion for crypto recovery fund. So there has been back and forth on how to structure that. Do we make it a loose fund or an actual fund? I think we are kind of going with a loose approach where different industry players will contribute as they wish. As they wish. So not everybody proportional, but as they wish. Next piece of news is El Salvador takes first step to issue Bitcoin volcano bonds. A digital securities bill has been presented to El Salvador's Congress, paving the way for the issuance of Bitcoin-backed bonds. Digital securities law will enable El Salvador to be the financial center of the Central and South America. So the financial center of South America and Central America. Sounds pretty amazing. Next piece of news is central banks can use Bitcoin to fight off sanctions. Harvard research, according to Harvard research. So Harvard pointed out that Bitcoin is an optimal alternative hedging asset for central banks. Sounds pretty amazing. Hedging sanction risk, cryptocurrency in central bank reserves. Okay. He argued that there is a merit for central banks to hold a small amount of Bitcoin even in normal circumstances. However, when there is a risk of sanctions, the researcher said that it makes sense to hold a larger portion of BTC along with their gold reserves. So countries that were facing risk of sanctions from the United States have been increasing the share of their gold reserves much more than countries that had less sanction risk. If the central banks cannot acquire enough gold to hedge the risk of sanctions, the researcher argued that Bitcoin reserves are an optimal alternative. Significant benefits is diversifying reserves and allocating portions to both Bitcoin and gold. Crypto and gold. Cool. So Bitcoin and gold is an indicator of investors' confidence in Bitcoin during the current economic downturn. Sounds pretty cool, guys. I like this. So if you are a central banker, definitely buy some Bitcoin. But also you can buy some Bitcoin for your personal central bank. So Bank of Japan to trial digital yen with 3 megabanks. So they are planning issuing a digital central bank digital currency, and they are planning it to issue in 2026. And now they are doing some pilots with the major leading banks and also checking how they can make transactions offline and how the functionality and also doing some payments without an internet. So guys, that's pretty cool. But guys, the freedom is Bitcoin and Ethereum and DeFi, but also good to be an early adopter of the CBDCs. Crypto and Fidelity. Cryptocurrency is a new frontier, and whether you are looking to trade crypto or invest in ETFs that provide access to companies leading the way, we have got you covered. Crypto investing the Fidelity way. So Fidelity is now offering crypto trading and investing in different crypto related ETFs and companies. And I like this because this is one of the biggest asset manager and investment firm. I think they are managing almost 10 billion, 10 trillion, if I'm right, 10 trillion. So they are just starting this and looks pretty amazing, and I think also they have zero fee, so with a zero trading fee, and they are launching a cryptocurrency exchange. Next, Sam Bankman-Fried still speaking at events, and the community is furious. So he will be speaking at the conference by the New York Times, the same outfit that wrote the recent puff piece on Bankman-Fried. So New York Times really likes SBF. So Crypto Twitter have questioned why the former CEO of the now bankrupt exchange continues to walk free given the events over the last months. A lot of folks have been asking if I would still be interviewing SBF at the New York Times Dealbook Summit, and I will be speaking with yes. So he committed that he will attending. We invited Mr. Bankman-Fried. Yeah. Okay. So he will be there, and Crypto Twitter responds. Let me make this clear. If SBF isn't arrested and charged with fraud, or wire fraud, theft, and possible money laundering before, and instead gets to spew out this bullshit narrative, or system of justice has been compromised. You claim to be for the little guy where you are. It's disgusting. The Bankman-Fried were speaking on the stage and instead isn't being held in custody. Alexei Pretsev is still sitting in jail without charges for writing open source privacy code meanwhile. So SBF will get a Nobel Prize at this rate. So guys, this is insane. Let me know in the comment section what do you think. Next, it's a little bit concerning. Metamask, one of the biggest Ethereum and EVM compatible wallet, will start collecting user IP addresses. So they have over 21 million monthly active users. So that is why you need a VPN. With VPN you can change your IP address and nobody can track you. So guys, if and also VPN is a must for if you are in crypto and you want to hide your privacy, and also if you want keep your crypto in safe. So definitely order a VPN. There is a huge Thanksgiving sales going on, so definitely check out the link in the description. So Metamask default remote procedure call application for individuals using their own Ethereum node or a third-party RPC provider with Metamask, and therefore, so there is nothing more important than customer privacy, especially when it comes to your financial data. You have a right to be anonymous. Metamask has provided a great free service for a long time, but their decision to log IPs and tie it to transactions is unacceptable. At the same time, Hayden Adams, inventor of the Uniswap protocol, responded to inquiries by outlining that the decentralized exchange neither tracks IPs nor allows third-party tools on the platform to do so. Good to see that. Okay, so guys, that's it. Let's go and check out my Twitter feed. Definitely follow me at MIKLOS also follow at Corion Platform, and follow at LaserpunkGods, our NFT launchpad. So crypto total market cap scenarios, if it will drop further, that will be a kind of week of a recheck or week of check. So a week of accumulation will happening. If this will happen, then the total crypto market cap would drop 50% from the recent levels, and that would lead a further, how should I say, redistribution or whatever, and that would be a prolonged bear market for now. Give a like and definitely share. And also, guys, be sure just push this bell with notification on. Is Litecoin showing the way to Bitcoin like in the previous cycles, as Litecoin started to rallying, and this is what used to be happening. Litecoin pumping, then Bitcoin followed. Litecoin pumping, Bitcoin followed. Litecoin pumping, Bitcoin going down. So this is a controversy for now, but we'll see. Give a like and share. Miners capitulation used to be the signal bottoming out and starting a new cycle. So by aggressive miner selling in almost 7 years now, up 400% in just week. And also, guys, we got some news that a few miners just turned off computers and they stopped mining. And this is also where you see huge miners sell off. Miners sell off pressure, and this is indicating sell-off pressure, and the sell-off pressure is now huge. Bitcoin small fishes stacking sats. So this is Bitcoin addresses between 0.1 and 1 BTC, and a number of these addresses are mooning despite the Bitcoin price is going down. BTC balance on exchanges just reached a 4-year low of 2.3 million BTC. So actually this is the 4-year low, and looks pretty amazing. It's falling like the price, but less Bitcoins on exchanges, less selling pressure, and more Bitcoin stored on a secure way. Ethereum accumulation continues. 10,000 Ethereum. These 100 to 100,000 Ethereum addresses assisted in pushing Ethereum to a 50% price rise over 5 weeks. So guys, that's it, and let's go and check other news. Potential Bitcoin bottoming out and in this red zone and starting a new cycle with a new upward trending wave. Institutional investors are buying through crypto winter. Yes. And what else do we have here? And almost 100 million wallet is downloaded in 2022. So this is huge regarding crypto adoption. So guys, let's go and check out what's happening on the charts. Not this, but this DXY, so dollar strength index. Actually, after a little bit bouncing, the dollar strength index came back to this 106 US dollar zones. If it will continues to go lower, then the stock market and the crypto market could show some signs or doing some small rallies, and that would be some good signs. And as also we see that S&P is recovering somehow. So the S&P is recovering for now, and this is a quite good sign, but this is a bear flag. So guys, this is a bear flag. This is a bear flag, but we'll see. Okay, what about Bitcoin? Bitcoin is traded at the mid 16,000 US dollar. Actually broke down from our triangle and just came back to the mid range of this channel, and we are here and just consolidating. So I wouldn't be surprised if during the weekend some manipulation would happen, but for now we are in the middle, so this is not a good trading zone. So at least we should we shorted here and we closed some shorts, but we haven't opened the new long here, so we are not in a position now. If Bitcoin will going up, that we will definitely adding to our shorts. So guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something. Definitely go and check out our farms, provide some liquidity on Uniswap or PancakeSwap, lock up your LPs and earn up a juicy APRs. So appreciate that you are following us and you are with us. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.